Grazie mille. Ciao. This is literally the only thing getting me through how fucking stressful today has been. I didn't drink water for like 3 hours because I lost my water bottle. It's been hell. I really fucking deserve this. And this is one of my favorite gelato brands in Italy. Okay, but when I tell you this was the most beautiful train ride in this whole trip, like, Switzerland is just stunning. Every time I looked out the window, it was like, what the fuck? How's that real? But then we got stuck on the side of a mountain for 30 minutes and the train was fucking tilted. It wasn't fun. I am in Zurich, Switzerland. Sorry, that took me a second. Yesterday was a travel day from hell. I was traveling for like 12 hours. At least it was pretty though. At least it was pretty. I'm at my friend's house right now. Look at this view from his backyard. You will not believe. We're having some tea. That's the honey that I bought in France. This is really pretty. You can see the mountains over there. And there's like a river really close by. Maybe I'll go for a really cold swim if I'm feeling bold.
Those are Gipfeli.
Okay.
They are French and Swiss, I would say.
But
like, it in all different varieties. This one is with corn. This one is made out of laugen. I don't know the name in English.
Is this like a multi-grain?
Yes, exactly. Multi-grain. And there's the butter ones, but we missed them. They were sold out.
No.
Those are the best.
I love the butter.
We're too late for those. This is a very Swiss chocolate spread too.
Oh my god!
It has a little bit of crunch to it.
We have this brand in the Philippines, but we call it Ovaltine.
Yeah. But it's Swiss actually.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just rebranded for Asia. They sell it all across the world. This
next clip is me trying snus/zins for the first time ever. Take in. I don't really smoke at all. Don't vape. So no nicotine really comes into my body ever unless it's like secondhand. Obviously this changed the longer I was in Europe, but yeah, I needed to preface that with what happens next. I'm also just gonna leave this vlog in front of my face in this clip because I was looking rough. Also, the way my trip has been over for a month and I'm only on like what, the 5th city that I visited. I'm just so busy. Anyway, I'm glad I'm getting to this now. Let me just set the scene, let me narrate. Oliver grew up in Europe, okay? So he's been doing this shit since he was 14. He's like explaining to me how to put it in. He's telling me, yeah, like leave it in for as long as it like feels good, and then the second it stops feeling that good, like take it out. But what he failed to realize, I guess, because he's so used to it, is that the moment it starts feeling not so good is when your body is too like done to even lift your arm up. You guys, how it felt was so good for like the first 2 minutes I had it in. This is the first time I've ever doing one. I found out after this you should only leave it in for like 30 seconds your first time, maybe a minute, right? Especially me, someone who's so sensitive to every substance ever, it should have been like 15. I leave it in for that long and I was like, oh, wait, I like this. With the view in his backyard, I'm chilling. I'm like, oh my God, this feels good. Wait, I really fucking like this. And then plummeted downhill so fast. It was like, wait, I can't move my body. I can't even lift up my arm to pull it out. I could, but that just sounds like so much work. Like I felt like I was liquid. And then I was like feeling really nauseous and I was just sat still. And then I just got quiet. And then Oliver's like, so he's like going and doing stuff around the house, like leaving me to my own devices because I'm like, no, I'm fine. I'm good. And he's like, okay, like kind of keeping an eye out on me. And I'm glad he left because then I threw up. Threw the fuck up. It was gross. Immediately run to his washroom. Which is what that clip just was. I was passed out. Like, it was not pretty. I was like, fuck, I need to go home. I need to book a flight home. This is a lot. What the fuck did I do? Why am I doing this? Immediately regretting every single thing I have ever done that has led me up to this point. But then I got over it. But that, like, I already paid for the rave that we were supposed to go to that day. And I paid it in Swiss francs, so conversion to Canadian dollars, you know, I was like, I'm not gonna lose out on that money, and I know I can get through this, so let me just take a few deep breaths and sit a bit longer, and we can get this party started. A little update.
Back from the dead.
Back from the dead. I'm in a hoodie now because it's raining. And we're gonna be outside.
I didn't think she would come back from the dead, but she did.
If there's one thing I am, it's a trooper.
Let's go!
Oh god. You guys, that is like 5 or 6 Canadian dollars.
Right.
Oh.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hi,
That tastes really good.
Right?
That doesn't even taste like alcohol. That's a little dangerous. Thank you.
Yeah, I understand. It's not so strong.
But like, because it doesn't have the burn at all,
It's really tasty,
easy
right?
to just keep drinking.
And you know, the thing is, when you drink a lot, you've been drinking for a while, you feel like your mouth is really gross. But then you crave this even more because afterwards you smell good. It's like it's hard to say no to this.
Berliner Luft.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm learning. On the way to the rave. Say hi. So sad I didn't get a clip with her because she was so fun. We really vibed. I really enjoyed like hanging out with Oliver and his friends. Like, they were truly such kind people and such a good, like, welcoming vibe and energy. It was really great. But I was too gone that day to be in vlog mode and be like, let me interview some people for some clips. You know what I mean? But we had a great night. Hi vlog, I'm drunk in Zurich and this is the view I'm looking at. Guys, what the actual fuck? It's raining so hard I don't know what to do. Say hi. This was actually during the time of the Euro Cup, so Switzerland was playing England this day, and they had the whole projector set up in the middle of this rave, and it would lag, so Oliver would pull it out on his phone. But yeah, look at everyone cheering, it's so cute, and just like stopping in the middle of the rave just to go watch their country play. I did another Nick patch, and I'm not throwing up, so that's good. I feel so at home right now.
How do you feel, Anastasia?
Good. Sandals to a really muddy rave feels really gross, but then I could just rinse them off in this clear ass lake. So I feel like I made a good decision. Hi vlog! That was my first proper rave. I would rate it an 8 out of 10, even with the weather. What would you rate it? You're more experienced in raves.
100 out of 125.
Even if Switzerland lost? No.
It was pretty cool. Quite an adventure.
That is true. We're soaking wet. Got me washing and drying my feet in one of the richest countries on earth. Like, is this the most like gross? Listen, I will never regret wearing sandals to this rave because otherwise my shoes fucked for the rest of my trip. My socks disgusting. So sandals.
Kennen Sie gar nicht deine Freunde?
I'm starved. I've never felt this level of hunger in my life, which is an exaggeration, 100%. I definitely have. I could never fast because the level of hunger that I'm feeling today is not something that I could ever put myself through willingly. Good morning. It is Sunday in Zurich, and it has been super rainy during my stay here, and apparently this is one of their worst summers because there hasn't been any like actual sunny days and everything's just been gloom and doom and rain, which is why we ended up raving in the fucking rain yesterday. I am currently off to the Lindt chocolate factory experience. Oh my god, I almost fucking fell. I'm also really scared I'm getting sick. Also, am I the most annoying house guest ever? Like, I have so many needs. I'm like, can I borrow a hoodie? Can I borrow a jacket? Can I borrow an umbrella? Like, shut the fuck up. This is Oliver's jacket that he so kindly lent me, but why is it kind of giving? Why is it kind of giving with the outfit? Like, if I had my hood off, if I had my sunglasses. I just realized that the nightcap vlog that I filmed last night recorded the wrong way. It's facing some box, so let me just explain what happened. After the club, we went back into the city center to go to Lake Zurich and go for a little dip. Not gonna lie, I didn't think I was gonna be able to do that because I was feeling a little nauseous because of the tram ride, and then it was cold as fuck. And I'm like, oh, like I'm literally from Canada. I have swam in colder lakes. We all went skinny dipping. It was so fun. Also, I've only been skinny dipping like 3 times in my life, and 2 out of the 3 of them now have been with Oliver, which is just so funny. I also just realized I don't think I explained like how me and him know each other and any of our adventures together. Maybe I'll get him to explain it. It'll be included in this vlog. But yeah, the water felt so nice, and there's nothing that sobers you up like a cold dip in a beautiful lake with the most beautiful view I've ever seen. I ended up doing the guided tour, which I highly recommend. It was so well done. Also, she was amazing, my tour guide. But the rest of the museum was just so well thought out already. Oh, and this is like a little juice that she's getting us to try that's made from the pulp, I think, of the cacao bean. It was incredible. It was like fruity and it was tangy. It was so good. And yeah, like look at this room. This museum was just such a well curated experience that really took you throughout the history of chocolate, throughout continents, throughout civilizations, and it was so fascinating and it was super interactive. Maybe I'm just a child at heart, but it made my experience so much better. Also, look at that room, it's in the shape of the Swiss flag. But yeah, this is one of the most important inventions in modern chocolate actually, and what I'm having here is like how chocolate used to be before that, and it tasted a bit off. Oh my god, this room. This is like a room that I could only conjure in my dreams, but I was in it in real life. So you're just like pouring like out into this spoon as many times as you want, okay? It's unlimited. Just all the chocolate that you want, and it's fresh and it's so fucking good. And then there were these dispensers. You just put your hand out, boom, chocolate dispense. I need one of these in my house. Oh my god, it was so good. And then you get the classic little Lindt truffles at the end. This is also like a smaller scale of their factory production in making chocolate, so that was cool to see. Hi vlog, I just finished the chocolate tour for the Lindt factory. That was one of my favorite experiences actually ever. This is such like deep core Idris lore, but when I was younger, like on my dad's PC, there was this like game called Chocolatier, and like you would travel around the world like learning how to grow, cultivate, and then sell chocolate, and I was obsessed with it. And this tour today felt like the live version of that, so it was really awesome. Having a panini, it smells so good, and I hope it tastes good because this was 9 Swiss francs. Do you know how much that is in Canadian dollars? 14, actually closer to 15. This was 15 Canadian dollars. It's rough. Being in this country is rough, but it's beautiful and I love it, so I'm very happy. How the fuck did I climb up here? So I told Oliver I wanted to do a hike before I left Zurich, but I didn't think it was gonna be this intense, or maybe it was just because I was in low-rise jeans, a cotton tank top with no bra.
This is the zoo up there, and we went swimming down there in the corner, looking at our side yesterday night, skinny dipping. Hi vlog. It's pretty.
Imagine you drop my phone.
No, don't use that. I cannot switch.
No. Wait, what's in this again? Beer
And citrus soda.
citrus soda.
I guess like Sprite.
Yeah. It's incredible. What a way to enjoy this amazing view. I can't believe I made it up. And you know what? I did it with no complaints actually. So I didn't complain once the whole time.
That's not true.
Just one or two or five. Fine. Also, just wanted to say, there's a train that takes you all the way up this fucking mountain. Okay, to me, it's a mountain, but to Swiss people, it's not. But it's bigger than a hill, so what else is it supposed to be? Yeah, there's a train that takes you all the way up there, which Oliver purposely did not tell me, because he was right in thinking that I would have said yes to taking it instead of going up this hill ourselves. But it was an hour walk. I was in low-rise jeans, no supportive bra. I know I've already said that, but like, you know, whatever. It was pretty. And I did say that I didn't want to leave Switzerland without doing at least one hike. And apparently to Swiss people, that's not even a hike. To me, that's a hike. I was walking upwards for an hour.
To call out.
Most expensive tacos I've probably had in a while, but a little ode to Miami.
How much are they? Tell us.
Oh, they're like
10
a little
bucks.
over 30 Canadian dollars for these 3 tacos. We were up there today, right beside that. Ugh, I miss Zurich trams. Anyway, we stumbled upon a street food festival right by Oliver's house. It was so good. We didn't get anything this day, but we'll come back. You probably have one of the best backyards I've ever seen. Should you show off this little contraption? Oh, my hair clip is still here. This is the best piece of outdoor furniture I've ever seen in my life.
So you can just sit here, chill, have a beer, wine.
Fun times, or
You can also put that down. Or you can go all in. Pull those babies out.
this is where I lost the plot yesterday on nicotine pouches.
Oh yeah, by the way, do you want another one?
I was so gone in this yesterday.
Yeah, you had such a good ride. In the beginning you were so high in a good way.
Yeah.
You enjoyed it.
It was really nice.
And all of a sudden it was quiet and I was getting worried. And then I didn't hear from Adris for another 2 hours or something.
This is the life men dream about. Good morning from my last full day in Zurich. I just paid my bills for the amount of money I spent in Zurich. It's not fun, but then I'll like see how much I'm charged for some things. I'm like, oh wait, that's normal, because Toronto has traumatized me. That's how bad it is back home, that I see Zurich prices and I'm like, okay, it's not that bad. That's crazy. I am spending the smallest amount someone can while they're in Zurich, because Oliver has been such a gracious host. It's been really fun and I'm so grateful. Oh my god, we still haven't explained how we know each other. You know what? We'll save that for later today. You can skip to this part of the video if you want to know exactly how we know each other. The homes here are so cute. This is a bakery slash cafe near his place actually, and it was so good. This is where we got the croissants from earlier in the vlog. And now I'm just heading into the city to explore. You guys don't understand how much I love their trams. Like, this is one of the best public transit systems I've ever experienced. What a beautiful little place. I actually don't know where a lot of these clips were taken because I just wandered, but it's a small city, so it's hard to get lost. With, by the way, an insane amount of fountains everywhere. I loved that. That was so cute. But yeah, if I wasn't wandering, I was following Oliver around, which was great because I got to turn my brain off. Okay guys, I'm having a raclette. It's like something Switzerland is known for. It's melted cheese with potatoes and some pickled things. This was also really expensive, so I just need the cheese to be good and it'll be worth it. Otherwise I'll be very sad. Good enough. This was like 25 Canadian though, but it's a ton of cheese, so I'm never gonna be sad, you know? It's cheese. I think I like pickles now. What the fuck? This place is beautiful. Oh, we went swimming right there yesterday. This is so cute. Everyone is just out picnicking. swimming, enjoying this beautiful view with this lake. I love it here. I think I'm gonna post up somewhere here and go for a swim. I ended up going to this park that Oliver told me about that had a really good swim spot. Oh my god. Could I have done that any more gracefully? Anyway, I just wanted to swim all day and he told me this was a really good spot for it, and of course he was right. Also, you can see me kind of clench because the water is still so cold, but it was beautiful. I just spent my days soaking up the sun, reading, and enjoying being around everyone else doing the same. And this was a Monday. I love the life here so much. Zurich has been the most different place I've ever visited from anything ever. I feel like every city I go to reminds me of another one, or it's exactly as it always looked in pictures and movies and TV. I feel like there's definitely going to be other clips of me saying this because I keep saying this while I'm here, but what a special little place. It's just so, like, do you hear that? Everything here just feels peaceful. Like, it's great. As long as we don't talk about how fucking expensive everything is, then it's fine. Warning, you're about to see my foot looking really gross with a bloody cut on it. The only reason I'm including this, okay, is because it comes with a really sweet story that I want to add to this vlog because it's like a core Zurich memory for me. As I'm sitting on this bench waiting for this tram to come, this woman sits next to me. First of all, to set the scene, she's giving quirky art teacher vibe. Love her already. And then she starts asking me, oh my god, like, where did you get those shoes from? Like, they look really great. And I was like, oh my god, like, let me tell you, these are Tiva sandals. They're fully waterproof. Basically selling this shoe to her. I'm like, here, like, I can take it off so you can get a better look, but just warning you, like, I have a cut on my foot. So then she's like, oh, you have a cut on your foot? Okay, like, I have some stuff to clean it. She's like inspecting it, okay, and then she's like cradling my foot and she's like pouring her water bottle over it so she can like clean and dress my wound. Like, this is so sweet. While she's just like so kindly just like cleaning my foot, you know, and a wound on it. A stranger she literally met 2 seconds ago. She's just rattling off about how these shoes look great and how she's so excited to buy them because they're gonna be so great for multi-purpose use for like hiking and like water stuff. I'm like, yeah, they're literally amazing, and I'm just there like about to cry because this is so incredibly kind. And then also, like, we got on different trams, so I got on mine first. She was still waiting at the bench and she just like waved bye to me on. I was like, I'm literally gonna cry telling this story right now. So yeah, that's the only reason you're seeing my foot. No, but can you imagine just like finishing your workday and just going out for a beautiful swim like this? Hello?
What do you think of the hummus?
It's so good. I've never had lemon hummus before, but it's really good. And I got a lemon radler. I think I'm just like looking for lemon vibes all the time now. What a beautiful scene this makes. Everyone just happy in the sun.
Cheers.
Okay, explain where we are. What's this place called? There's a river behind us.
This is in islands and 2 rivers. It's actually 1 river, but the island splits the 2 rivers into 2 pieces, and one piece is very, very gentle. One is very rough. And for the gentle one,
Is that where we were?
we went into the gentle one.
Okay.
The rough one.
Yeah, I would drown there.
And we went in, and Adris did it. Just a bit of screaming.
I didn't.
Took you like 30 minutes.
I was
Took
perfect.
you like 30 seconds to get in. I was impressed.
It was cold. It was a lot faster than I was expecting, and it's not that easy to float in it because it's fresh water. It's a little scary for the first like 5 seconds.
What was the most expensive thing that you were shocked by in Zurich? You thought it would be cheaper.
I didn't think anything would be cheap. I guess I didn't realize how expensive public transit was going to be. I thought it was going to be way cheaper than that. But I guess because it's so good, you guys have to be able to fund it.
So how much did you pay?
In total,
Like, yeah, for public transport.
I don't know.
Like one ticket,
One ticket's like 9 francs.
which is like $12 Canadian.
Yeah, but then it's like the full day. Wait, so then it's not expensive. It's the exact same as Toronto.
See? It's not expensive. Cheap.
Or Toronto's just fucked.
Are you also a funny one?
It sounds like such a real person. It's a bit freaky.
You sound a bit freaky because you sound so real, says Idris.
Idris is right in thinking the U.S. is larger, just not by that exact percentage.
So she's kind of stupid, right? Because she thought it
Shut
was
the
so
fuck
much
up.
larger.
Processing
Not at
how
all.
rude.
It's easy to overestimate sizes when comparing large landmasses.
He's taking your
Good
side.
guess and a great question.
It's the princess effect.
Fuck you.
I'm tipsy.
She's tipsy. Don't be too hard on her.
I'm here.
That
Love
was
you. Thank you.
bye. We should talk about how we met.
But then I'm gonna cry. I don't want to cry in
Why
front
would
of
you
the
cry?
camera. I'm gonna get so emotional because it was so beautiful.
You're just the most emotional person ever. So, we met. When was it? November? We met in November.
Not too long ago.
Not too long ago. It's less than a year ago. I was solo traveling in Miami.
I was duo traveling in Miami with Annie, the German girl from Stuttgart. Hi, shout out to Annie.
If she's watching.
Right when the first snow landed in the cold north of Quebec City, I was on my way south like a real snowbird.
You were
And-
becoming Canadian by leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I picked the right city because I met
The best person you've ever met in your life.
exactly.
I think we both fell asleep for a really long time on the beach chair before we actually started talking.
Oh yeah, I think so.
I was passed out on
Next
that
to each
chair.
other, yeah.
Yeah, that was coming off of the night where I got the tarot reading, where the tarot readers told me that the situationship I was crying over was the love of my life. So that's what I was dealing with the morning that we met.
And I was dealing with having fun and just enjoying the city.
Enjoying life.
I went on a boats tour and saw Justin Bieber's home actually.
Wait,
Yeah,
I
saw
didn't
his
know
villa.
that.
It's there, yeah. I was buying some weed that day. I was feeling happy because I could buy everything legally. And that's the mood I was in.
Yeah, I was not that.
Not that.
But then I became that later that day. You invited me to go get pizza with you, Ani, and Alicia. That was a really fun night. That was also like the best pizza I've ever had in my life. Sorry to Italy. Figs on that pizza was really good.
Sorry to that pizza, I don't even remember it.
You have no idea how much
have
I've
no idea.
spoken about that pizza.
Really?
I talk about it all the time. That was
Come on, you cannot diss Italian pizza like that.
no, but like I
Come
love
on.
Italian pizza, but that pizza in Miami was good. That was
I might just also have been quite drunk all the time, so that might have contributed to my memory loss.
well. The next day, after us meeting for the first time, well, actually later that night we drank even more, and we went swimming.
Yeah,
We went swimming after pizza, while drunk, just vibing, getting to know each other. Then the next day comes, we start drinking at 7 p.m. Keep the party going till 2.
it's kind of a blur for me. I did a lot of things. I was drunk a lot. So
Good
it
thing
was
I
a
had
fun time, that's all I know.
Yeah, it was a fun time. I don't know if you remember this, but when we snuck away from the club and we went to a bar nearby to drink some more, because we're insane.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
That was so good.
Yeah, and the pictures from
Oh, we were so insane. Why did we do that? Because it was cheaper or something?
that. Yeah, because we saw the prices at the club and we were like,
Because we're cheap
Nope.
fucks, of course.
we're cheap, but we also wanted to keep the party going.
And I think we didn't need those drinks, really. We just thought we needed them.
We were
already
already-
fucking hammered.
Already drunk.
Like I remember one picture of that night is me with a bra. Like
was a
really,
good-
like
yeah.
that's only the next morning I realized what I actually did there. Like walk around the club with this designer bra, very Berlin like. I remember
It was
that.
giving Berlin.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe I'll add the pictures, like for this part of the clip, that just to illustrate the story.
It's a good outfit.
But anyway, in that bar was when you invited me to visit you in Zurich, and I was like, oh, I don't know, like don't make false. We're both drunk,
Yeah.
and now here we are.
I remember though, afterwards, when you visited me in Quebec, that was not too long ago, like not long after.
It was
like a
2
few
weeks
weeks
after Miami.
Then you were like serious about it. You were like
Yeah.
warning me, I'm gonna come. Like,
Yeah,
you
don't
better
invite
not be
me somewhere.
joking. I'm gonna come, and here she is, and here we are.
Because I mean it. When it comes
We're
to travel,
people of our word.
if there's one thing about me, I'll book that flight. After the club, we went for our first skinny dip under the Miami moonlight.
Miami Beach, baby.
Miami Beach.
We were the
skinny
only ones
dipping.
on the beach too.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe it.
I thought there would be more people.
Yeah, it's
more
quite
drunk
romantic
people.
if you think about it that way. The
Yeah,
moon,
it was
the waves,
almost
two
drowning.
naked, beautiful people.
My tampon string hanging out of me. And then now we did it under the Zurich moonlight.
Yeah, true. We did do another skinny dipping session yesterday.
We just can't get enough.
Just can't get enough. Well, if you're hanging out with hippies, that's gonna happen.
But like you're like not like
Corporate hippies count.
yeah.
No one thinks about us.
No, and that's a
when
real
hippies
problem.
are hating against corporate, they're not thinking about us. When corporate is hating against hippies, they're not thinking about us. We're always in the minority. Pray for corporate hippies.
And to wrap up this story, it was Quebec City 2 weeks later, then Toronto shortly after that.
Oh yeah, with a good car accident in there.
Yeah, so we have
My first
had,
car accident was with her.
and you know what? Hopefully our only one. And now we're here, having a really good time.
What's your guess? What's our next city? Write it in the comments down below.
There's like
and
no
like
one
the
watching
video.
this video.
And subscribe.
There's like it's just my friends, and they're gonna tell you to come
Well,
to Toronto.
that's what they all say in the beginning before they get famous. And then you watch it 10
I'm
million
already
subs
famous.
later.
I'm
And
literally.
you're like, look at us, we were so cute, we thought no one was commenting.
You know what? The video, this
gonna blow
video,
up.
it's gonna blow because you're in it. Yeah. I'm gonna put just your face as a thumbnail. I'm gonna put the picture of
be
you
dangerous.
with the bra on to rake in all of the views. I'm just gonna capitalize off of it.
Girls are gonna
Yeah.
come running.
They're gonna start moving to Zurich, actually.
Shall we go have some dinner soon?
Yes, let's have some. Are we going back to the same street market?
Yeah, to the food festival, right?
Yeah,
There's still some
I'm excited
live.
for
There's
that.
around 100 different options to choose from all over the world.
Don't let me get tacos again. I really want it, but that'd be stupid to get.
So many other good options.
I know, there's a lot. And that's why you can't let me get tacos.
Yeah, I will hold you back.
Literally,
I will hold you by your arms and you will be screaming and shouting. And... No, it will be good. It will be good. The hardest part will be to make a decision.
yeah. Definitely get dessert, though. Yeah.
Some Japanese stuff or something.
I want barbecue. This is the intense side of the river. Look at how pretty everything is, just coming home from swimming in the river. Ugh. We almost lost well, we did lose this bag, but no one stole it.
It's back.
I love Swiss people. This bag was just sitting there with goodies for over an hour, and no one took it.
No, it was more like half a day. Or wasn't it
Yeah,
yesterday?
we left, yeah.
No, we left it like a week
No,
ago there.
when we went skinny dipping.
Yeah, like in Miami. That's when we left it here.
Yeah.
Like half a year later, it's still here.
We're back at the food market. This is so fun, but it's closing in 10 minutes and I don't know what to get. I ended up getting Japanese street food because you can't go wrong with that. And then we got dessert.
Good.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What did you get?
jian or something.
Yeah?
It's like typical Ethiopian food. It's how do you call those? Pancakes, but savory
Crepes?
with crepes, yeah, but not sweet.
Mm.
And that's meat. I think it's lamb, and those are those fruits they have, like the beans, kind of. How do you call them? But it's good. What do you get?
I just got some Japanese. I got some Japanese street food. It's Japanese style fried chicken with, I'm sure, Japanese seasoning and mayo. Very excited. Gonna squeeze a lemon. And then Oliver got us these for a very good deal. That's that business degree coming in handy. It was very impressive, actually. He was like, oh, you're throwing it out. You might as well give us 2 for a better price. It would have costed us like...
It would have cost us 25.
25.
We got it for 15, baby.
15.
Yeah,
Look at
saving
you.
that money.
I'm very excited.
Nice. Enjoy. What is it that you're eating right now?
Ethiopian food. Wait, is this beef?
I think it is lamb.
Oh yeah, you said that. Mmm.
And what is your thought about Ethiopia?
I like that.
Yeah?
I really like that.
Good.
Yeah.
Mm.
This is your space. Guys, the fact that there's mints here at the entryway.
Have you seen this?
Yes.
I love this dude.
Where is it from? Which country?
It's actually from Switzerland, from a store. I bought it.
You could have made something up right there. That would have been so cool.
I'm just too honest, you know. We're
Yeah,
honest
sure.
in Switzerland. We don't lie. Don't exaggerate. We're just very matter-of-factly boring. But you know what you get.
First of all, look at this mirror. I love this mirror. It's a great mirror.
Me too. You can like do the poses.
This was me every morning checking my outfit anytime we went anywhere. I get why it was an expensive mirror, because it's a cool mirror. But this face, me showing it off as if it's mine. Lighting that you put, it's just so well thought out. Have you ever seen a male-owned space that is as nice as this?
Nope.
And this couch also. Super comfy. I've crashed on this carpet, super soft. These are great as well. And this is the cutest kitchen I've ever seen in my life. I really like the tiles in here.
Can play chess.
Then you have a little window to go to the kitchen /
Which you can close.
area. And then you can just say hi. That's so fun.
And serve your guests. That's the nice thing. What do you want to drink?
It's like those wine glass things in Italy.
Yeah. It's a really random kitchen. If you think about why is it in the center of the whole apartment, it doesn't make sense, but it's still cute.
But I like that you have this. A strainer, built-in strainer for pasta. That's incredible. Why not more kitchens have that?
Oh, we need to take a picture. We shouldn't forget.
It should be with sunglasses, like almost all of our other pictures in all of the other cities we've been together. And yeah, I also just love
The outdoor space is the best.
that, or
You haven't shown the outdoor.
the outdoor. I don't have my slippers.
Oh, then I'll have to show it. Oh,
You'd think I'd have that figured out by now.
a bit dark.
You won't be able to see much. I
True.
have so many clips of this space.
Yeah. All right. Good night.
They're compressible, so they save space.
The thing is, we don't have Amazon in Switzerland.
Really?
Yeah, so
I
we-
kind of like that though.
Means we have to pay like cross-border fees because it comes from Germany. So it's not really big here.
So Germany's better, huh?
In that sense, yeah. In Amazon sense, yeah.
I thought you were really gonna fight me over saying that. Going to sleep.
Yeah.
Good morning vlog. It is my last morning in Zurich ever. No, I'm kidding. I am just once again starting my day off on this really pretty balcony with this really pretty view and enjoying it for the final time with a nice glass of tea. Life is so good. I have been traveling for about 23 days now, I think, or it might be 20, but it doesn't feel that long yet, and I've just been enjoying so much of it the whole time. I'm just so incredibly grateful for everything I get to see and experience, and I'm so grateful to even feel sad like I'm feeling right now. So many places become home so quickly, only for you to have to leave when it does start feeling like that, and then you go off to your next adventure. Zurich has felt very comfortable very quickly because, first of all, you guys have seen the place I'm staying at. What a beautifully decorated space, and what an awesome person Oliver has been, and an even better host. What a special way to get to know a city through the eyes of somebody from this country. It's been incredible, and it's just been so fun. Now I am off to Venice. God, I really hope I don't fucking miss this train. But since I already had that travel day from hell and missed a bunch of trains that day, I'm like, you know, it's whatever. If I miss a train, then I get to stay longer at one place, so it's fine. But I really shouldn't say that about Venice, because this was a complicated journey. I'm very scared for this part of my trip. My hostel is gonna have no air conditioning. I still can't tell you why I picked it to be that way. I know the location is great, but have any of you ever met me? Like, I need to be cold when I sleep. So, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna shut up now. This is goodbye from Zurich. See you in the next vlog. A good start to my travel day. I got here early enough without being stressed. I have 2 croissants and my train is already here. It leaves in 20 minutes, but it's already here, so I'm not rushing for shit. And I think it's gonna be a little empty. Also, there's like so much more to miss, but I think the thing I'll miss most about Switzerland is the water. Every aspect of it, how much there is, how fresh it is, how clean it is, and how refreshed I feel, whether drinking it, bathing in it, swimming in it. I will miss Swiss water so much. It just felt different there, okay? It just felt different.